Welcome to the celebrated nightly news of Calaveras County. My name's John.
And I'm Kim.
And we thank you for joining us tonight. And it's Happy New Year's. And we hope all of you had a great holiday season. Mm-hmm. We did.
We did. We worked most of it.
Yeah, we worked. But actually, we tried to take, we worked a little bit slower pace,
yes,
right?
A little bit slower pace, yes. We actually, on Christmas Day, we actually did not go on our laptops. I think only maybe a couple times.
Wow, I know.
New Year's Day a couple times.
I think I had an arm twitch or something.
I think you did.
Yeah, I wasn't. No.
But it's been very nice, and I'm always sad when it's over.
Yeah.
I am. I'm always. I don't like taking down the Christmas decorations and all that. I love all that.
I went into Calaveras Lumber today to check and see if they had any of those updales, and they were putting away all their Christmas stuff.
They were already.
Already.
Oh my
but
gosh.
Talked to them, and they did say their numbers were up over last year.
Oh, that's
so
great.
they had a good year. So we like to hear that.
They have a beautiful Christmas store, Calaveras Lumber.
Yeah. Now you'll have to wait till November
To shop again.
Yeah.
I didn't get to shop this year, so maybe next year I'll have that chance to go in there and shop.
And we'd like to thank our sponsor, our title sponsor for our news again tonight, Mark Twain St. Joseph's Hospital. And last year they delivered over $8 million of community health care. Mm-hmm. I'd like to thank them. And let's see, what exciting stuff we had happen. Well, I guess a little bit of a weekend recap. As this weekend there was not a lot of big events, but there was the New Year's celebrations at Blue House Bistro, Ironstone, different things like that.
Bear Valley Lodge, Morehouse Dorrington Hotel.
Yeah.
A lot of different things on New Year's Eve.
So
not a whole lot going on over the
right?
weekend. Yeah, there was a lot more happening on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Yes.
And one of the things that is becoming a highlight of the year for a lot of people is the fireworks up in Bear Valley. And for the second year in a row, I want to say thank you to Neil Hunt. Neil Hunt forwarded us some spectacular photos.
Thanks, Neil.
That were taken from Blood's Ridge overlooking Bear Valley. Now these, let's open one of these up here. Now this is kind of interesting to where these photos show
gorgeous.
Basically, when they take photos, the different thing about the unique stuff about the fireworks up at Bear Valley is the ground is snow covered. So it lights up the whole village, and it's really very cool. And
so now are these taken from his house?
These are taken from a house up on Blood's Ridge. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if it was his or not, but I know he does have a house in the area.
I don't think ours look as good as his, because ours were right there on.
We're on the ground.
Yeah, we're on the ground.
And he's
I think
up
it's better being up higher.
Yeah. Down. So he's actually above the fireworks level. Now look at some of these shots. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Very interesting. I mean, very, very nice stuff. And if you look on the Bear Valley website, the fireworks shots, I believe, are Neil's.
Yes, they are from last year.
From last year's, and I believe those are the we
actually have a whole slideshow up on the front page
Neil
of our website.
Forward some slides. So if you want to go to pineshoe.net, look at some great fireworks slides for New Year's, and a little bit on Bear Valley from a business angle. Mm-hmm. The first, Bear Valley is unique in the fact that it's kind of like NASCAR. Now, NASCAR starts the season with their biggest event, Daytona. Mm-hmm. The Bear Valley area, they really, just getting the season underway, then they basically have one of their biggest weeks of the year. And one of the things they were very happy with, we know they had a couple days, over 4,000 skiers. Now, that's just on downhill alone.
Yes.
Bear Valley Cross Country typically runs about 10 to 15% of the loads. That means they probably had 400 or 500 cross country skiers, not counting all the sledders. And
now, does that include snowboarders, or just
no? That does include snowboarders.
Tickets sold?
That does include snowboarders. That's people that scan tickets on the hill.
And we were there on Sunday. Boy, actually both days, and it was quite busy.
Yeah, but I think it was busy. Yeah. But I think busy in a good way, because on Saturday, on one of the days of confirmed over 4,000, the resort was busy, but it was spread out enough that it flowed.
Exactly.
Everything, lunch, ski lift runs weren't that packed.
Yeah, the lines
weren't not that long for lunch. You could still find a table.
It was mainly the lodge where you eat. The cafeteria.
Yeah, but even that was, manageable. Mm-hmm. And I think it was, hats off to the management and everything, because I think they've done a good job this year. And the reason we mentioned, I know we've had some people say, why do you guys cover so much stuff up Bear Valley? One of the reasons is the fiscal impact they have on the whole area is huge, because we talked to Starbucks down in Angels Camp today. They've just been slammed with people coming through the area. If you add, say, 4,000 scanned tickets, let's say you add another 50% more that are just lounge beings.
And think about all of the vacation rentals that have been full.
Vacation
the people that
rentals.
have been going up there skiing, hotels, motels, everything.
So I think it's probably easy to say if each one of those scanned tickets will probably contribute $200-300 easily to the local economy per day they're up here. And you start running those numbers, and so just the fact that Bear Valley's open and running in a good way probably added several $1 million to the local economy over the last week or so.
It's very nice to see.
And
we actually went to the Bear Valley Lodge.
We did.
New Year's Eve, brought our kids. It's very nice.
And if you want to relive the moment, we have, let's see, where are we here? Was it already dropped down that far?
We actually shot the whole evening live, so I don't know if you were home New Year's Eve and you were watching.
You could watch the balloon drop.
Watch the balloon drop and all that live from the Bear Valley Lodge. And we also have an article and a video up of that evening as well on our website.
So here you go. You can watch the balloon
drop. Watch a little
drop.
bit of the boogieing and all that was going on the dance floor. Our 10-year-old got about 8:30, got a little claustrophobic and said, "Mommy, I want to go back up to the room. I'm scared." It started getting a little too crowded for him. He was funny. I want to go back up to the room and watch TV.
Now, it wasn't the lady that was trying to dance.
There was a lady trying to dance with him, and he didn't know what to do with that. He's 10, so
she was like,
I'm a little scared.
I'm not really sure.
And my 5-year-old had to add in, "Mommy, why was she wearing a ballerina outfit?"
Yes,
I don't know what that meant, but
it was happy for New Year's,
yes.
right?
So they had a fun time in the room watching cartoons while we were out on our little balcony watching. And
yeah, and if you want to watch some fireworks, we actually have about 18 minutes of about first 7 minutes is fireworks, and the last 8-10 minutes is of the band and dancing in Upper Crust Pizza.
Yes.
Now this one I think had where all the mucky mucks were out there dancing.
I think people more our age were in there.
Yeah, it was a decidedly more mature crowd.
I felt like a grandmother out there at the Bear Valley Lodge, didn't you? How about you?
The Petersons from Bear Valley Cross Country, Martin Wittgenstein and his wife were out there. Martine Wittgenstein for
a video of them dancing.
I do. I do, but
it
is
Paul Peterson asked if we did.
But it is slow motion.
Kind of the night vision stuff, so it protects the guilty, so to speak, on the dance floor. You can see the band members, but that's about it.
That's okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
So that's kind of a weekend recap. A lot of skiing, a lot of snowboarding.
A lot of skiing, a lot of snowboarding.
A lot of partying on New Year's Eve all around the area, all around Calaveras County. I'm sure a lot of football watching yesterday, which we didn't do.
No.
We worked. We did work yesterday.
We did.
We did. We worked
But
yesterday.
I think one of the good things is it was busy, and I think which bodes well for the local economy, because everything from Angels Camp on up. I know Murphy's, the restaurants in Murphy's were saying they had really, really nice post-skier dinner rushes. And if you tried to buy groceries at Big Trees Market,
the parking
it
lot
took a
was
while.
full.
Not a
that whole
spot.
entire parking lot.
I mean, the whole
was
thing.
full.
I mean, not a spot to be. You see people circling just to try to find a spot, but that's it. So, did you make any New Year's resolutions?
I did.
You did?
Yes.
And what are they?
One of them is to be a better mother. I'd like to be a better mother this year. Be a more patient mother to my kids. Hope I can keep it.
I made
that's my biggest one.
I made my typical ones for fame and fortune.
The one you have every year. The same one you've had every year as long as I've known you.
Well, I figured to be
like, gee, why don't you
consistent.
think of something new this year? Like maybe do things around the house or something like that?
But I don't want to set my goals low. I just want to, you have to, every year it's fame and fortune, right?
Yes, every year. Fame and fortune by the end of this year. Okay, we'll see. We'll see about that.
And also wanted to mention one little quick thing. For some reason, the interview we had with Doug Shen from Cedar Creek Realty from a couple days ago, somehow it ended up being hidden for a couple days. So I apologize that. So we put that back up. Now, this is about an hour-long interview we did with Doug on driveway slopes. And I know this is probably not something that people wanted to think about over the holidays,
No.
but it does have an impact on local real estate and real estate values. So that's back up near the top of our site. If you would
Which
like
does
to.
affect a lot of people up here who have bare land, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So
And also existing
very
homes.
interesting. Existing homes too.
Yeah.
So if they don't have a present driveway,
No. What it works is if you have a driveway that's over 21% slope and your house burns or something like that, currently as it stands, you wouldn't even get a building permit to rebuild.
so I have a question. If you have dirt going up to your house, but not like an official driveway,
Right.
you can't put gravel going up, or how does that work?
Well, it's sloped. So as long as you can have it under 21% with the, well, technically anything over 16 right now, but I know they're going to be able to have mitigation measures available for between 16 to 21%. In the past, it was as long as you had your driveway paved. That
Okay.
was
Okay.
all that you had to do to pass. Now there's slope issues, and one of the things that I think is a little troubling on this is that this graphic's a little small, but technically you think of 21% is fairly steep, but if you look at this slope right there, and it's still
really
fairly
nothing.
shallow, and this is fire regulations that aren't new. These are CAL FIRE driven. These came out of the ordinance from the Oakland Hills fire. So it's been around since 1992, but it still is affecting. Oh, anyway.
That is up on our site as well if you'd like to take a peek.
Yeah. You have something you want to talk about there?
No, I was just going to talk about the gentleman that hit the building today in
I
West
know.
Point.
It's kind of
Sad.
sad.
He's on his way to the post office, right?
Yeah, the costly mail stop.
Let me see. A vehicle was backing out of the West Point post office and errantly stepped on the gas pedal instead of the brake. His vehicle accelerated backwards approximately 250 feet and sideswiped a building with its left side and continued an additional 100 feet, striking an overhead porch deck, causing the structure to fall onto the roof of the said vehicle.
That's sad.
But he wasn't injured. Thank
No.
goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. So that actually, the outcome of that was he was 84 years old. He is 84 years old.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is actually sad. So, and there were a couple of injury accidents over this weekend. A couple of people had to be airlifted out.
Okay. Kim knows all that stuff because she's always following the CHP reports and everything almost constantly. Isn't that the
Constantly,
Yeah.
probably 24 hours a day.
wake up in the morning? Here we go. All right.
Let me see. Those are quite a bit
Okay.
down the site. If you
While
want
you're
to talk
looking
about
for
something
those,
else.
we
Sure.
look at a couple things. I'm going to do another quick little business note. The new Golden State Cellular office is now open. They've moved from the Rite Aid Center over there by Taco Bell over to in between Middleton's and the Angels Food Mart, and have better parking, easier entrance and egress there. So they're
Very
open and
nice.
running.
Very nice. Look, it looks like a very pretty building.
It is. It's a very pretty
Nice
store
hardwood
as well.
floors and everything inside. Which, of course, those are the things I noticed, the decor.
Yeah, and so being the ex-nerd that I am, I noticed some of the other stuff,
Yes,
right? You
of
noticed
course.
the nice floors. But anyway, one of the things is we noticed on the wall is they now have wireless data routers. And you could say, why would anybody care about those? But let's say you are out in the middle of nowhere. You can even have a data connection
can
that
have
you can
internet.
share
Believe me, we run into this
among
all the time.
many people.
Whenever
so,
we go somewhere, we
and
have
this
to
is-
have internet.
So if you're up here for the weekend, and this is what we wrote about it, it's great to see. Now, here we go. One new product we noted on the wall was a wireless data router. With this device, you can share a WAN or wide area network connection with any Wi-Fi device. You can use a Golden State Cellular data connection and share it among X number of computers.
Okay.
So, let's say you're camping in the Outback. You can still
Camping
host,
in the outback.
you can still host your next corporate meeting. Let's see, spreadsheets, projections.
And you would do that, wouldn't you?
Let's see, spreadsheets, projections, and s'mores. Anyone? No?
But
Yeah. Anyway, their new sign should be up in a few weeks.
Congratulations,
Congratulations
Golden State
on the
Cellular.
new building. And yes, and now it's more than just cell phones. It's more data services, that
Mm-hmm.
type of thing. So even if you have a tent, trout fishing,
which I could see us
and you're doing that
with our laptop.
that web meeting,
Yes,
out there
exactly.
with your trout, and people are going to say, "Man, let it go for a bit, but
But we don't. We're on 24/7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Couple of accidents. Both of them reported on December 29th. One of them was a moderate injury accident reported. Let me see. Moderate injury solo vehicle accident due to bad weather that occurred on Saturday, December 29th at Winton Road. Due to bad weather, the driver lost traction of the vehicle, slid, then ran off the roadway, going down an embankment, then hitting a tree. He was then airlifted to Doctors Hospital of Modesto. The full CHP report is on our website if you'd like to take a peek at that. And also another accident, intoxication, sends 2 people to UC Davis Medical Center after motor vehicle accident.
Okay.
Apparently, a 25-year-old driver with a juvenile passenger were driving around 8 p.m. at Sawmill Road and Copper Cove Drive. The driver was so intoxicated that he allowed his vehicle to drive off a 25-foot embankment and overturn. Both occupants were able to remove themselves from the vehicle and were then transported actually to Mark Twain. They got there, were reevaluated, and then airlifted to UC Davis Medical Center.
We're done.
So those are the only 2 major injury accidents that I've heard of.
Okay.
Luckily, I don't think there was any on New Year's Eve at all.
Yeah, it was really
A lot
quiet.
of DUIs.
A lot of DUIs.
I think about 20 or something
but
I've heard of.
But it looks like the injury accidents were kept to a minimum,
Very
which
low.
is which is a
Which
good
is
thing.
a good thing, yes.
You know, we were going to do what were the 10 biggest stories of 2007, and we didn't quite get it done. But I think one of the ones from following it was just the fatal crashes. I mean,
Yes, there was quite a bit.
2007 was just horrendous on the number of fatals. So hopefully we can get through 2008 and
Yes.
drop those numbers a bit. One of the big things that's coming down the pike the next couple of days
Big
is going to be
storm.
weather. In fact, PG&E sent out a press release today on how to handle the wind. So they're looking at just numbers to be called if you have an outage.
Preparations. I
Preparations.
guess there are supposed to be blizzard-like whiteout conditions up high in the higher elevation. So if you can, just avoid it altogether. Our son, they actually had a ski race scheduled for this weekend at Bear Valley that they actually postponed due to what some are saying that we may get like 10 feet of snow up there. So I don't know if that's really going to happen.
Yeah.
But I would avoid the area, the higher elevations, if at all possible. I don't think we'll be up
Or
there.
just be prepared and go skiing in the whiteout
Yes,
anyway,
exactly,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. No.
But there is a press release from PG&E on the front page of our site. It gives you some tips on how to prepare for the strong weather system that is approaching California, I believe starting tomorrow
Yeah.
morning. And it's supposed to continue through Sunday. It's actually 3 storms coming in.
Yeah, and hopefully they stay cold enough, high enough, because
Says they
there was
are
a little
going to.
concern there may be a little bit of rain
Rain,
on some of the tail end of these.
But the wind is supposed to be up to 80 miles an hour. Did you read that?
Duck and cover, right?
Yes,
Isn't that's the synopsis of the PG&E release? Is duck and cover,
Duck and cover.
and be
So
prepared.
basically just stay inside. That's what I would advise. Okay, and the Mountain Melodies women, we actually got this from Bill Schmidt of Mountain Ranch Realty. He asked us to put this up. His wife actually did. Mountain Melodies Women Chorus is seeking additional singers for its spring season. So they are they're actually having auditions. Let me see. To arrange audition, please contact Julie Shelby, Director, at 754-4783. And you can find more information on our site on that as well. Your turn.
My turn?
Go ahead. I'll let you talk for a minute. Bethany has a nice little article up here.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
See, I work on the site all day long, so I know everything that's going on.
And one little thing, what I wanted to say is on our website, we now have posted over 5,000 news articles.
Wow.
We passed that the last couple days.
That's great. That's great. And should we announce how many hits we've been getting on our website?
Quite a few, more than a
lot.
couple.
More than a couple.
Yeah. And also wanted to say one little programming note is we'd like to say thank you to Sarah Lunsford.
Yes, we
it
would.
has been a pleasure and an honor, and she's joined us starting back from April, pushing out the news and stuff like that. Sarah, when she came back from London, I think one of those things is Sarah's a big city girl.
Yes, she is.
She likes sophistication.
She came from the Bay Area, right?
Yeah.
She's lived here for 10 years and really hasn't
And
been
she went
happy.
to Berkeley,
Yeah, she
went to
hasn't been
school
happy. I mean,
overseas, and it's.
Calaveras County is just not for her, I don't think.
I think we're a little too small.
Exactly.
For Sarah. She's
I think
outgrown
She
us.
came back from London, decided that she was going to seek work
I think-
outside of Calaveras
Yeah,
County.
and I think one of the things is she is dating a man that lives in San Francisco. So I
And
think
has a
that-
business
and has
there.
a business in San Francisco. So I think she's going to start looking for jobs, outside
Closer
of the
to him,
area,
probably,
closer to
I
the
would
area,
imagine.
and so I guess her affections for him were greater than her affections for us, right?
I guess. So.
But anyway, I want to say thank you.
Yes,
and
thank you,
she'll
sir, for
probably
all you've
still
done.
contribute some small items and stuff, so she's not going to be disappearing completely. But I want to say thank you so much for everything she's done. She's a professional.
Yes, she is. Probably a lot more professional than I am. So.
Well, certainly more than me. But I want to say thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
And good luck. And I know maybe she'll move on to fame and fortune.
I
And
hope so, for her sake.
We'll
'Cause
see her
she's just not happy here in Calaveras County.
it's
She's
not,
just not.
we're just too boring for her, right?
I guess. I
Just
don't know.
kidding. Well, maybe we'll see her on CNN or
Maybe Fox News one of these days or something.
one of those things. That's
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
All right. Should we spend a little more time than normal on weather?
We'll have a couple more things to
Okay,
talk about.
go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
The Blue Mountain Players Seeking Actors for Spring Comedy by Bethany Monk.
Okay.
Bethany is back from a little mini Christmas vacation that she took during Christmas break. She took some time off to get caught up on some homework and stuff for school. She also got sick, so let me see. The Blue Mountain Players are holding auditions for Rumors, a hilarious Neil Simon comedy at 7 p.m. Monday, January 21st. And there is more information on our site if you're interested in auditioning for that. Anything else?
Well, we have a couple new ads up. Middleton's has their
Middleton's.
January ad. And we know that there's all kinds of... And one of the things they have is great deals on big screen TVs.
Yes.
So if you want to see us on a big screen...
Yes.
Right?
I'd like to get a big screen TV. We don't have a big. We have one of those old. What are they, like 27-inch?
Yeah, but also just gearing up for Super Bowl, they have some great deals on...
Yes.
let's see. Like up to 50-inch TVs, 52-inch TVs.
Wow.
That's huge.
That's huge.
So,
We haven't talked about, because we haven't been here, is Chef Chat.
that's right.
We had our second week of Chef Chat with Executive Chef James Lehman of Ironstone Vineyards. Now, these are going to be fun. These are weekly video clips we're going to be doing with him. And this week, he talked about
We've done 2 now.
how to choose the perfect cookware. So if you want to go up to our site and watch the video, he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah,
I
he's a
like
lot of
him.
fun.
Yes, he is. So every Friday, we're going to be doing our weekly clips with him, correct?
Last week was cookbooks.
The week before
This week's was
yeah,
cookbooks and then cookware.
cookware, how to choose the perfect cookware. Now, he does offer cooking classes that are very popular out
Yeah.
at Ironstone that are usually book up pretty quickly. So if you're interested in those are on our calendar and also on the Ironstone website calendar as well.
All right. And there's some fun little pieces, as the schools are still out of session, they get ready for basketball and everything else. We put up some clips because the ski teams up at Bear Valley are getting ready for their first race that was supposed to be this weekend, but it's going to be next weekend.
Yes.
And some of those kids can just fly.
It's amazing.
It's just,
I cannot believe it.
I mean, some of those little guys can just...
Our son has a lot of catching up to do. Let's put it that way. He just joined the race team this year. He wanted to. He's 10. And most of the kids that are on the race team have been on the race team for about 5 to 6 years.
There's one kid that's from Sonora, actually. That's been on a race team since he was 6 years old.
He started out in Dodge Ridge.
Yeah.
And then he actually drives from Sonora every weekend to ski over here.
And he just flies.
It's
just... But it's smooth,
Yes.
just watching it just smooth
Yes.
and hit the gates. And one thing I think is kind of learning is, if you see it on TV, you see him hit the gates and stuff, but I didn't realize they actually hit him. It's cross blocking to where they actually have little guards on their hands to where they smack the gates down as they go by.
Now, has our son started doing that yet?
Not yet. No.
Not yet.
No. In fact, this is how tough some of those kids are. There was one girl who was a very good skier that actually fractured a knuckle because she didn't have the guard or something to hit it against a gate and actually fractured it. And she just kept on skiing.
No
Out
big
there the
deal.
next day says, well, just don't hit it with that hand. Oh, yeah, okay,
Yes.
all right. But
And the Devo team as well is a great team to belong to.
Yeah.
That's the development team up there. And it's just the kids up there and the coaches, they all have such a great attitude, really. They do. They're
Yeah,
all
they do.
good sports. The coaches, now from what I've heard, these are the best coaches in the West.
I guess
This is one of the best.
This program has
youth
the
ski-
reputation
yes, snow programs in the West.
as a weekend program. I think if you migrate up to the full year-round, week-round, there's some other. But if you're looking at a weekend program,
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
We highly recommend it.
hey, we
So,
better do weather, huh?
Sure.
All right. Okay. Weather. We'll start off with Arnold. Just a little bit on here to where tonight mostly cloudy, 50% chance of rain tomorrow, 100% chance of rain Thursday night, 100% chance on Friday night, 100% chance or 80% chance of snow on Saturday night, 90% chance of snow, night and Sunday snow likely. Sunday night chance of snow. So basically precipitation every single day on the forecast out.
Yes. Yes.
And Bear Valley, basically snow tonight. If you're looking here, snow. There may be a little bit of rain and snow on Friday. That's what we're looking at. That one system in the middle of it's a little bit, maybe a touch warm, but it looks like on the overall they should pick up several feet of snow. And if they do get that, that should make it easily to where they open up at least the lunch run, the home run down to the lodge on there, and then,
which is fun.
Yeah, and then also enough to open up the bottom half of the mountain.
Yes. And Murphy's.
Yeah.
Tonight mostly cloudy, low of 41. Thursday 50% chance of rain, high of 55. Thursday night 90% chance of rain, low of 46. Friday 100% chance of rain, high of 53. Friday night, 80% chance of showers, low of 40. Saturday, 70% chance of showers, high of 45. Saturday night, 70% chance, low of 32, which may get some freezing rain down there.
Yeah.
Sunday, showers likely, high of 41. And Sunday night, chance of showers, low of 28. Now, I've heard we could get low snow levels again.
On this one as well?
They're not sure. They're kind of unsure as to what this storm's going to bring. So...
Only that it'll be wet.
Yes.
For our friends in Bangor, Maine, 23 degrees was the high tonight. Was high today with 0 degrees as the low. So 0 degrees and snow as the low. Tomorrow it's going to be sunny with a low of -3 and a high of 13 degrees.
Oh my goodness, that's
high
cold.
of -3. So if you're out there on the ocean, lobster pots, you don't want to bang your finger if it's -3.
And we have been in that weather before, and it's cold.
Yeah.
It is really cold.
25 degrees and 12 on Friday and 32 and 16 on Saturday. And for our viewer in Bangor, Maine, we know that you watch, but we don't know who you are.
We don't.
So if you ever want to send us an email or anything like that saying who you are, it'd be a lot of fun. So we thank you for watching.
And wait, one more thing I wanted to mention.
Yeah.
Is that we are, if you know of any babies that were born, any New Year's babies, we would love to see pictures to show our viewers. So if you know of anybody that had a baby on New Year's Day, email your pictures to news@thepinetree.net.
We didn't have one, did we?
No,
we didn't?
we're done with that.
Okay,
no.
we're done.
Pictures or videos to news@thepinetree.net. We'd love to show them to our viewers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything else? No, here we go. And did you do Angels Camp weather?
Oh, I thought I did. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'll do.
It's pretty much the same as
Valley.
Murphy's. I'm sorry about that.
Sometimes it's a little different.
A little bit.
All right. Valley Springs weather. Valley Springs, for our friends in Valley Springs, 54 and 44, 54 and 44, 52 and 41, 48 and 36, and 44 and 31 will take you out through Sunday. And chance of precipitation looks like all rain, 50, 100, 70, and 60. So.
Okay. And we also have an article up by one of our columnists, Kay Aragel. And this one is on Old Coyote Creek. It's actually very nice if you want to go up and take a look at that. He writes about all the pretty things in Calaveras County. It's called Calaveras Impressions. So that's something new.
We thank you very much, and we will see you tomorrow night. And have a great night.
Thank you. Bye-bye.